Good morning. Great morning. Great morning. Great morning. Facebook world. How are you guys doing? Y'all know I just came from the gym. Not literally just, but probably about an hour or so ago. I came from the gym. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all share the live. Man, it's gonna be an amazing day today. Share the live. So today y'all just going to be sick of me with social media for the whole day. Y'all gonna like this. What? We sick of her today. You should be sick of me today because it's just so many, man, amazing things happening for me today, and I'm overjoyed. I'm just happy. Like I'm so just in a place of gratitude and just happiness this morning, and just wanting to share with you God this morning. Like he's so dope. Like he's so dope. If you don't know him, I suggest maybe you better get to know that man. That man is something amazing. And so y'all share the live. Today is the day that my third book is officially on sale everywhere. So I dropped the link for if you would like to, purchase. If you have not purchased the book, Vulnerability, The Art of Letting Go. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Hey, cousin. Hey, Kamisha. I don't know what you're doing if you ain't post. Like, I don't know what you're doing. So if you are looking to take yourself to the next level, go to the next level, learn how to share your authentic truth and self with others and the people that love you, then this book is definitely the book for you. I've spent 2 years and a half and living, writing this book. And so today is the official day that it's out. Tonight we'll party. I'll put my face on, look like somebody. But this morning I had to go spend time with guys and I had time to be trying to look like nobody. But tonight we'll celebrate and I'll go live and, kind of give you some excerpts from the book and just let you guys enjoy it with me. I can't believe it. And, it's so funny. It's so funny because literally this morning, like, okay, so last night, now let's backtrack. So this week, God has been on me about getting up and going work out at 5 a.m. So, and for many of you that may or may not know me, or that even do know me, may just not know this about me. I do not like getting out the bed, bro. Like, I feel like if you ask me to get out the bed, you're asking a lot of me. Like, I love being in the bed. It's a vacation to me, just doing nothing, sitting there. And so, getting up to, work out at 5 a.m. means that I have to go to bed early the night before. That means I have to get up, like, out the bed, and I have to be at the gym for 5. So, yesterday, like, I only did that. Hey, sis, I only did that once this week. Like, I've worked out 4 days this week, but I only got up and worked out at 5 a.m. Today makes twice this week. And so God had been on me. And so yesterday I was supposed to get up. Hey, Lauren, I was supposed to get up and go and work out at 5. But I set my alarm at 4:20. I lay my clothes out the night before. So my goal is to be out the house by 4:40. So I set 2 alarms, one to wake me up and one to tell me get your butt out the door. So anyhow, I used my 4:20 time when I wake up to have a conversation. See, don't look, my sister know, Dina know. So I wake up at 4:20 I've been waking up at 4:20 in the morning. Hey, Lauren. And y'all, I dropped the link for the book. If you want to order your copy, it's officially out. Today is the day. So, anyhow, I use that time instead of using that 20 minutes to get up and get dressed, to get my butt. Hey, Lorinda. To get my butt dressed to be in the car for 4:40, right? Because I gotta it's a couple things I gotta do. First, I gotta take like all 8 of my vitamins that I take every single day because I ain't got time to be playing with nobody's immune system. So that take me additional time. So my behind has been using my time at 4:20 to talk myself out of getting up to go work out at 5 a.m. So I had played with God. Like I had played like a crackhead, like I had played crackhead games with God, like for 2 days, right? I had played with him. So I talked myself out of getting up to go work out twice this week at 5 a.m. So yesterday was one of the days that I had played crackhead games with God. And I was like, man, I could probably slide and just, go ahead and go at 8 and just, get some extra sleep. Because why? I did not go to bed on time the night before and I was tired. So I had played with God. So I get to the gym. Yesterday, God whipped me all day long, like all day long. Like he didn't care. Hey, Arian, God did not care. He got me together all day. And when I started thinking about like all the stuff that I had to do, I was like, man, I got to do this. I got to do that. And I was like, man, I got to do this. And God said, but see, had your tail up at 5 a.m., you would have had an additional 3 hours. Well, really more than that. Because I had a hair appointment at 10:15. So he was like, you would have had an additional like 4 hours early in your day to get that stuff done. But because you decided you wanted to stay in the bed and not go work out until 8, and you be in the gym an hour and a half. Well, yesterday you could only be there 45 minutes. Then you had to hurry up and get home. Hurry up, shower, so you can be on time for your appointment. And so your whole day, you done spent away from your desk, like the hours that you could have gotten in, you didn't get. I had a closing yesterday. I got a closing today. Alicia and I had a closing yesterday. We got one today. I got 5, clients that, thank God business is flowing like crazy. So I got files I got to do, things I got to follow up on, all this stuff. And so he says, see, when you be prepared, like when you're already in position, you don't waste time getting prepared. And I kind of sat with that because I just felt like, why you use my workout time to address me about the fact that I don't get up on time? He said, because it's the only time you listen, because you can't talk back because you got to breathe and you got to focus. So, on what's going on. So the whole day he dealt with me on how every minute in my life matters. Every minute is accounted for. So I was like, man, okay. All right, I got it. I get it. So yesterday, like after dealing with him all day with that drama, I was like, I'm going to the gym at 5 a.m. Like, that's not an option. I'm not, you have had to have like them pep talks with yourself, like them get your life together conversations with yourself, where you be like, I'm not about to play with you. You're going to get your behind up tomorrow. You know what we have to do. Don't come asking, can you stay in the bed? No, because you done played with me. How many times you played with God this week? And how many times were you backed up? And how many times were you feeling rushed all day long? And then you act like you ain't got time. He was like, let me tell you something. I'm not playing with you. So I had a conversation with myself like, hey, bro, I'm not playing with you. You going to get your behind up in the morning. So I said, I was home I went and got something to eat. I was back home by 6:30. I was up working and I listened to the sermons he gave me, listened to Sarah last night. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go to bed, go and get my bed about like 9. Because typically if I'm asleep by 10, that's enough hours for me to be able to get before something and be fine. So last night, I could not sleep. I went to bed at 1:30 in the morning. Now, that means I only got like 3 hours of sleep. So this morning, so I knew that. I was like, God, it's 1:30 in the morning. I know I cannot not go to the gym. Like I can't not go at 5 a.m. So I prayed and I was like, God, look, I know I didn't go to bed on time and I'm tired, but my mind is racing and I got so many thoughts and you keep kind of talking and I can't, you and the Holy Spirit got a lot to talk about at 1:30 in the morning. I really want to go to sleep, but I ain't sleeping. So when I wake up in the morning, can you please not let me feel tired or sluggish and be able to just like move about? Like, can I just be able to move about the cabin as soon as I wake up, please? Like, don't let me be tired, God, where I talk myself out of doing what I need to do, because I don't really want to have this conversation with you again tomorrow. So this man is so petty. I don't even remember my alarm going off at 4:20. I never heard it. I don't remember it. Nothing. And my trainer, Kiki, had like responded to a text message I sent her yesterday at like 4 something in the morning. I never heard that. This man let my alarm go off at 4:40 a.m. Keep in mind, my alarm is set for 4:20. The first one to wake me up, and 4:40 is to tell me, get your tail down in the car. It's time to go. Whatever's not done, baby, you're not getting done now. You got 20 minutes to get to that gym. This man woke me up at the time that I was supposed to be in my car. I had no time to react. I jumped out that bed like life depended on it. It took me 7 minutes to get dressed and take like at least 3 of my vitamins out of the like 6 I take in a day in the morning. It gave me enough time to do that. And I made it to the gym at 5:03. You know I was speeding and praying. And I was like, God, hey Desiree, I was like, God, why you did that? Like, why would you wake me up at 4:40 when you know I got to be out the house? He said, did you notice that you weren't tired? I didn't notice nothing. I hopped out this bed, baby, like I had done slept 8 hours. I done slept 3 hours. And I'm not tired. Like, I don't feel sleepy. I don't feel like, oh, I just want to go to bed. I done already got up, started working, doing, I'm in files. I'm talking to y'all, typing, get stuff. I don't feel tired. But I was like, but why would you do that? He said, because sometimes in order to make you move, I have to give you no time to ponder. He said, what I learned about you, what I know about you. He said, what I know about you is that you will purposely lay there and rest and like not care. He said, you'll lay there and rest and talk yourself out of what I've already called you to do. And I was like, so that's why you woke me up at 4:40 when I was supposed to be in a car? He said, yeah. He said, look how fast you move. He said, you ain't laying in that bed and talking to yourself about nothing. You got out that bed and was moving. Babe, I got 7 minutes. I was in the car for 47. How I know that? Because I started praying. I said, God, can you just pause the time so I can make it on time? Can you just pause the time so I can make it on time? That man said, I'm not playing with you. You gonna get where I told you to get when I told you to get there. If you are in position, you ain't got to waste time getting prepared. So I said, oh, okay. I get it. I played with you. That's why you played with me. But I bet you I was at the gym at 5 a.m. I bet you I'm not tired. I bet you I didn't sit in that bed and waste an additional 5 to 10 minutes trying to figure out why the heck am I up at 4 something in the morning and why am I going to the gym at 5 a.m. like I typically do. He said, when you are in position, you're not searching, trying to get prepared. That blessed me. So I said, okay, God, let me just go ahead and share that with the people on today, that when you are in position, you ain't got to worry about being prepared. He said, you ain't got to worry about being prepared. He said getting a lot of times we waste time claiming that we getting prepared for something that's happening. It's happening now. Like the thing you praying for, God said it's happening right now. But you're not prepared, so you're not in position to receive. You don't even realize the game that started because you over there trying to find your jersey. Talking about, give me 5 more minutes. I'm trying to get my jersey. God said, He said, in this season, those of you that He has called, that you know that there's things for you to lead and things for you to be over. The most successful people are up at 4 something in the morning. And they start their morning with workout. Either workout or meditation, prayer, yoga, something that connects them to the universe, something that connects them to God. That's what the most successful people are doing. So all of us who be singing that Drake, I just want to be successful, that means you want discipline. That means you want to get your behind up in the morning. That means you don't want to lay in the bed talking about, I'm going to get up in a few minutes. That means that spirit of laziness you're going to have to break off of your life. Because where God is taking you, you can't be lazy. Where God is taking you, you can't be sitting there trying to figure out why you doing what. Like the time you spend talking yourself out of the thing that God called you to, you could have just been in position and getting stuff together. But you laying in the bed talking about you tired because you went to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning because Dillard's had a sale and then it caught your eye and you thought about the fact that you needed some rain boots and then you started. Oh, I'm just talking about what I did last night. So I hop up out the bed. I don't know what day I'm on. I just know I got to be at the gym at 5 a.m. I get in the gym. Jay's like, they're stretching. So I'm like, let me hurry. I'm throwing clothes off me. And Jay looks at me and he says, how do you feel? And I was like, it was like at that moment, I had the epiphany that I had gotten up, gotten dressed in 7 minutes, gotten in my car, made it to the gym at 5:03. There was a police on. I was like, God, why you got the police on the interstate? You know I'm trying to speed. There was a police out there, so I couldn't really speed like I wanted to speed. And all these things are happening, and I'm not even thinking about, do you know what today is? Girl, you just dropped the 3rd book today. And it took me, him saying to me, how do you feel? And I just looked at him like, dang, something important going on today. What is it? And I just had to sit with that. That's when you know, like, I don't sit in my own success very seldomly. So, like, I don't realize that moments of, like, celebration is happening for me because I don't sit in them. I don't even pay attention to them. I don't even keep up with them because it's like I done celebrated when nobody was paying attention. So I don't have to celebrate again. And so in that moment, he made me sit with it. And I was like, God, I get why you did it this morning. You didn't want me. Hey, Courtney, you didn't want me wasting time. Because, see, I was getting up on time, but then I was still wasting time. Dang, that was good. So I hope that bless you on this morning. That when you in position, you're not wasting time getting prepared. And God said this morning, He said you was able to get up, get out that door, be in that car, because the night before you knew that you needed to be prepared. You didn't have to stop. I've gassed my car up earlier this week on full tank of gas because I knew I was preparing. I spent time in my off season on Sunday when the gym ain't open, preparing for when the gym does open and what I'm going to need to do on the days that it is open that I'm committing to go. So that way, when the day showed up, I wasn't trying to figure out what I was going to do. I already had that figured out. And so, look, if you serious about what you telling God you want to do, then you gotta put in the work. All that praying for it ain't just coming. That's not how He works. He said faith without works is dead. And sometimes all the time, you got to sacrifice the thing you don't want to sacrifice the most to get the thing you need the most from God. And for me, it's sleep. And God reminded me this morning as I was not tired, I was able to make it through the workout. I did great in my workout, different from Monday when I did a horrible job. No, Tuesday when I did a horrible job in my workout because I was terribly prepared for it. And God had to push it out of me. But today I did it all with ease. With ease. And God said, he said, remember the woman of God prophesied it to you. I had a woman of God prophesied to me. I think it was on like, it was the day, it was 7 days before I spoke at the women's conference last Saturday. I don't know what day that was. But there was a woman of God that spoke into my life, and she told me, she said, the reason your sleep has been off, because my sleep is very off. She said it's because God is traveling, is preparing you to travel. You're going to be traveling. And so God reminded me this morning, he said, there are going to be a lot of early flights in your life. There's going to be a lot of moments when you got to hurry up and you got to just move. Like you ain't got time to sit and be like, while I'm getting up and, play on Facebook and look at you. You're not going to have time to do that. You're going to have to get your and go. He said, it's going to be times you just got to get your stuff and go. All that playing you be trying to do and all that wagering you be trying to do with me, when you done already, you asked me for, I'm not going to be arguing with you. He said, I'm preparing you for something. So when you in position, you ain't got to get prepared. I'm already preparing the way for you. When you in position, you ain't got to get prepared. And so I just was like, okay. I see you in everything. In everything. The fact that you woke me up at 4:40 when you know I'm supposed to be walking out that door is because you needed to put a light up under my butt. Hey, Jasmine, you had to put a light up under my butt. You knew I was going to play with you. God knew. He knew I was going to play. He knew had he woke me up at 4:20, what I have been doing this week, I would have did again. He knew that. So he said, you're not going to play with me. I'm going to play with you. And not let that alarm go off. Or just not let you hear. I don't know which one the alarm did or didn't do. I have no clue. All I know is at 4:40, I thought it was 4:20. And I rolled over and I saw that thing said 4:40. And baby, you would have thought that my house was on fire. The way I heard it and threw them clothes on so quick. So quick. And got myself together and got my behind out that door. So I'm going to tell y'all now. Don't play with the man of God. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. When that man say early in the morning, you going to be up at that gym, you going to be up in that gym. You going to be up. Wherever he calling you to be, whether it's in that closet, whether it's in a gym, whether it's meditation, whether it's yoga, get up, people. That's our problem. The reason the enemy keeps catching us laying down is because we too busy trying to rest when God's saying a war is going on. There's a fight out here. We are fighting. We're on the front line, and you want to talk about resting. Ain't no time to rest. There's a season for everything, but this season ain't resting season. You done laid on your back and rested all this time. That's why we're in this predicament right now. Some of you are in the predicament you're in right now because you have used none of your energy to get up and do what God has called you to do. But you done sat there in that bed and complained. You done sat there in that bed and talked about what you could have been doing and what you gonna do today. And well, nah, you done contemplated. You done talked yourself out of things that God walked you into. That's a word. You done talked yourself out of things that God walked you into only to disqualify yourself. God didn't disqualify you. He certified you, but you needed validation. So you didn't even go into the room. You stayed in the bed. God said, you don't understand. I don't work in your comfort. God don't work in your bed. He don't work in that bed. See, come on. Look, me and Sheikah was picking back up in February. We had to take a time of rest. God said he don't work in the bed. So if you waiting on him to do that job that you want from that bed, oh, okay. That's what you preparing for? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Keep playing with him. He lived for shenanigans. I don't care what people try to tell you. He be here for it. He got all the time in the world to play with you. So please understand that when you are serious and sold out for God and for what he's doing in your life, you don't waste your time. Time is of the essence. My time is too valuable to be wasted. People pay for it in real life because it's that valuable. And when you understand what you carry, you will value yourself differently. You'll stop sleeping on yourself. You'll stop playing with yourself. You'll stop allowing things outside of the temple to distract you from where you're supposed to be headed. When you're serious about your Father's business. I'm serious about mine. So when people try to come to me with all them excuses about why they can't get up on, I'm not gonna be able to hear your excuses. I can't. I can't, and I can't respect them either because I know how hard I work, and I'm a mama, and I got 2 kids, and I got 10 jobs. I have a list of jobs, and I do all of my jobs well, and I still make time for God, and I still find time for God. I make room for Him, and I make room to take care of my temple, which is my body. So if I can make time to do all the stuff that I do, one little old woman, and I coach, I pour into others, I'm on my assignments, all of them, getting A's, on top of the fact that in all I'm doing, I'm still reading, I'm still learning, I'm still stretching myself to uncomfortable heights. If I can do all that, and I'm writing books, y'all reading the 3rd book today. I've been writing that for 2.5 years. Where you been? Y'all reading it today. I'm already on book 4. Y'all reading 3. I done wrote, read, edited, and put out 3. And I'm writing 4 right now. I'm writing book number 4. So while y'all in my 3, and I gotta talk about 3, I'm living and writing 4. So I'm already ahead of the game. I'm already ahead of the charge. I'm already out here doing what I need to do. So when you serious, you're not waiting on applauses. You're not waiting on celebrations. You ain't waiting on people to pump you up about what God has called you to do. You getting your butt up and you doing what you know has to be done, because it's going to come, but it ain't going to come without work. Hey, Tiff, it's going to come, but it ain't going to come without work. And when you in position, you ain't trying to hurry up and get prepared. But God, you done begged Him for the position, but you ain't even prepared. How disrespectful are you? That's disrespectful when God gives you an assignment and He gives you that thing that you need to break bondages and strongholds off people's lives. But you want to spend your time arguing with the people God sent you to impact. You want to spend your time fussing with the people God called you to be a blessing to. You want to curse the people and call them a burden and don't even know they your blessing. But because your perception is off, because you laying in the bed of comfort talking about, girl, this pillow feel good. Oh, I don't know how I can get up from here. And guess what the enemy doing? Clapping. He like, good, she gonna lay down. Now let me go attack 3 people. She ain't got no time. She ain't gonna have no time. No time to check, no time to switch up. He gonna catch you slipping because you play. That's on you. That's not the enemy. That's not the enemy. That's your enemy that's playing with you. That's you doing that stuff. And God had to get me together about that yesterday. He said, you see how your time is all crazy? He said, you're going to be up working late tonight. Then you're going to be rushing, trying to force yourself to sleep. And you ain't going to be able to do it. Then you're going to need me to rejuvenate you. But had you got your tail up at 5 a.m. yesterday, your day would have looked completely different. But since you wanted to learn that every minute of the hour of the day matters, let me teach you in real time. So I'm not talking to y'all like, oh, I'm not one. No, I'm telling you that this is where I came from. So, I mean, if you want to learn the same lesson, be my guest. What your body look like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. That got everything to do with you. But I'm just trying to help you out and let you know that you may not want to play with Him today. You may want to get up and go to that gym at 5 a.m. and stop talking about, well, I'm going to go over there, okay, all right. Keep playing with Him. Your cholesterol going to be high. Then you're going to be, oh, I got to go. Ma'am, sir, stop playing with me. You knew you were supposed to be there 6 weeks ago. But he'll make it your priority when you won't. He'll make it your priority when you won't. I promise you that. He is serious about that. So in this season, those of you that you know God has told you, launch the book, drop the blog, put up the website, Start going live, letting people know you, like you, trust you. Start studying for that test. Get prepared. Go do what you got to do. Call so-and-so. Ask for help. Who are you that you so too powerful to ask for help? Baby, you better ask for help before you burn out. Okay. Don't nobody want superwoman. They just want you to be super woman. Being a woman, not superwoman. Don't want your cape. So these are the things that you're supposed to be doing. God has given some of you books that you're sitting on. Talking about, well, God, I'm going to quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. I put out my first book during a divorce. Not after. I was paying for it during it. Right? So I don't want to hear all that. And that's how God feels. I don't want to hear all that. He brought me through my toughest season to prove to me that I can win at any state and at any level of my life. But I got to be disciplined. I got to want this thing. I got to want it so bad that I'm willing to sleep 3 hours and still get up at 5 and still get up and be in the gym for 5 a.m. to work out. I want it that bad. I want it that bad that I'm going to work out 4 days a week. I am. I'm going to be up. And next week when I have my boys and I can't go at 5 a.m. because I got to get them to school for 8, I'm still going to be up at 5 because I'm going to spend that time with God. I'm not going to take that week to the side. Oh, let me lay in the bed, girl. I ain't got to get the kids up out there. I'm not about to do that. I'm going to still be up. My discipline won't change just because my schedule has to shift. My discipline won't change. I always tell people I will never alter my character based on you. This is who I am, and this is who I'm going to remain. I'm not altering me to accommodate somebody else. Not in this season. And not in no other season either, because I done been there, done that. And some of you, that's your testimony. Stop accommodating. You trying to accommodate for something that God didn't call you to. The thing that God called you to is still calling your name, but you drowning it out, acting like you can't hear. You heard what he said. Stop playing with me. Because I'm telling you, once he repeat that one more, he not going to keep repeating to you all day long. You keep acting like you hard of hearing, the attacks going to come, then you going to hear everything he said. You going to be like me, paying attention to the keys and everything else, the hair follicles and how and what you do, everything. He's in every detail, every facet that you take advantage of. Playing with him. He's in those things. Good morning, Nanny. He in those things. So this morning, I forgot to even celebrate that my third book came out. Because you know what I was focusing on? Getting to that doggone gym at 5 a.m. I could care less that book came out. Not because it ain't going to be no blessing, but he already got that together. My focus is get to the gym for 5 a.m. It's that simple. Go to bed on time. Don't be on the phone talking to nobody. Don't be up shopping and preparing for your next thing that you're excited about. And go to bed. Because you got to be up in the morning. So I will tell you this. I'll be up. I got all kind of stuff to do today. I got a closing today. I get to go bless somebody. I got some work around the house that's getting done today. I got work right here in front of my face that's getting done today that I didn't get to finish last night because I was tired, tried to go to bed, didn't go to bed, still was up till 1:30 in the morning. Okay. People don't care about that. People want to get in their house. They don't care about that. They don't care about that stuff. And I got to be a vessel. And I got to be doing what I got to do. So I pray that whatever I said blessed you. Hopefully if you in the bed, you up. Because it's 8:43. And if you're an entrepreneur, I know you're not in the bed at 8:43 in the morning. Unless you're on vacation. Because we out here, first of all, you should have been up at like 4 or something in the morning. With me. Starting your day. Spending time with God. So make sure that you start focusing on that stuff. I'm telling you. Stop asking God for stuff that you're not prepared for. And if you're not prepared, you need to start talking to God about getting you prepared. So you can stop praying about the position that you're not ready for. We pray about the position and forget the preparation. We pray about the position, but we forget about the preparation. And then when we get the position, now we're complaining that it's a burden because you didn't prepare for it. See, look at my nanny, still in bed. Unacceptable. I'm talking about but we want something. How bad you really want it? Don't ask for the position and forget that there is preparation that comes with it. Because then that blessing will become a burden. And then you're going to be complaining to God. God, I'm tired. I don't even like her. I'm sick of him. And then you're negative, cursing your blessing, cursing your blessing. How old are you? Too old to be playing. That's how old you are. You're too old to be playing. But you're playing, right? God said we ain't got time for that. God said as long as you got breath in your body, it's go time. I don't care what age you are. Baby, I done hiked and seen people 80 years old, a man with an amputated leg, 70-year-old people taking a time. I done seen people doing things. So you can't make me believe that you're unable. You can't make me believe that you ain't got the money to start the vision that God has given you. You just ain't started working, so he don't see no reason to bless you. You ain't operating your purpose anyway, so what you need it for? You're not trying to do it to edify the kingdom. You want to glorify yourself, so what you need it for? He gonna give you things when you need it, but you need to get prepared. You got to be prepared for the position. I prepared for this position. It took a lot of work. A lot of times I told him, no, leave me alone. Stop talking to me. I don't feel like being bothered. What do you want? A lot of times he said, it's not what I want. It's what you want. Because you asking me for stuff. I ain't asking you for nothing. Oh, he get real ugly. Believe that. He said, I'm not asking you for nothing. It's what you asking me for. Change your perception. It'll change the way you see life. Change your perception. It'll change the way you do life. Change your perception. It'll change the way you show up in life. Change your perception. What your body look like. Change you. When you change you, you're not worried about who not changing. Because I don't be sitting there spending my time worried about who not changing. I don't spend time walking in offense. I ain't got time for that. Anything that's about to clog up my ear gates where I can't hear God, I won't be hearing you. That's how that roll. And it ain't no shade. Just whenever you get your temple together, call me. I got grace for days to give you. Grace for days to give you. Right? But I got to be about my Father's business. So all I knew this morning, I didn't know today my third book dropped. Till Jay said, he made me sit. He said, how you feeling today? What you got going on? What's happening today? What you doing? I didn't even know today was Friday. Jay said, what you doing today on Friday? Baby, it's Friday? I didn't even know what day I was on. I didn't know what day I was on. All I knew was I had to be there at 5. That's all I had. I didn't know completely forgot. My third book dropped today. How you a 3-time author today and that's not on your mind? You ain't thinking about that. Not thinking about it. Excited. I'm super excited. I can't wait tonight to read some of the passages and go live with you guys and us dialogue about the book. For those of you who've gotten the e-read copy, I know all the other copies. Tay Jamal will be mailed out on today, getting mailed out. So very soon in your mailbox, you'll be receiving your books. So how you a 3-time author and you're not, you don't even realize you woke up, baby, you woke up like this. And I'm a 3-time self-publishing author. Paid for all of it myself, out my own pocket. A sacrifice for God, not for me. That's probably why I didn't even remember what day it was and didn't even know today was the launch date, because it's not for me. If it was for me, I probably would have remembered. But it wasn't. I've been on a need-to-know basis with God. Whatever he need me to know, that's all I hold on to. The rest of that stuff is not my concern. It's not my business. What's going on in the world? Baby, I don't know. I just got to be in the gym in the morning. That's all I got. Because that starts my day. And so this morning I was able to get in here, do all kind of work. God downloaded that into my spirit and gave me that quote. He said, when you are in position, you don't have to waste time getting prepared. Boom. All right. Got it. Let me give this to your people. And I'm out. And I'm out. So I pray that you are blessed. Share the live if you have not. If you have not purchased the third book, the link is in the bio. The link is there. Go ahead and purchase it. Go ahead and purchase it for somebody else. Bless somebody else who is struggling with vulnerability and who needs to see it raw and uncut, because I only can give you what God gave me. I can only give you what I've lived. So everything in there it's just me, vulnerably. It's just me. And being able to wake up every morning and live in freedom is the most amazing gift that God gives me every single day, that I can wake up and authentically walk in myself and not try to fit in with nobody. Like, I don't care about where I don't fit in. I only care about where I stand out at, because that's what I'm called to impact, right? So being able to live a life like that is worth more than anything. It's literally worth more than anything. And before I go, let me show you powers in the details. My sweatshirt that I'm wearing, it says what? Power is execution. Power is execution. Now, if that's not in the details for y'all, I don't know what is. Power is execution. So get up out that bed, go get you some power. Like my mama said, get you some power, Cher. Get up. It's time to go. We got work to do. It's 8:50 in the morning. Half of y'all that's still in that bed, something calling your name to get done. And you need to be getting up and getting it done on purpose. So tonight I'll go live. I think I told Jocelyn I was going live at like 7. So 7 o'clock, I'll go live tonight and read some of the excerpts from the book, answer any questions that you guys may have concerning vulnerability, what to expect, what you thinking it's going to be about. And let's just celebrate, because it's an amazing day. So I'm going to get the rest of my day started. I'm going to go put something on this face and get cute and look like God done blessed me today, because he has. And just be excited and expecting him to do something amazing. So y'all, I will be seeing you later on tonight. I love you on purpose. Get up and do something. Got it? When you are prepared, you're ready for the position. Remember that. Bye. Bye, Nanny.